I tried to do it, guys. I tried to play this game. I really did. And I just could not do it. I couldn't get into it. And we are going to talk about my very brief time playing this game and if it's worth playing based on the first 1 hour of gameplay. And I know what you guys are thinking. That is a very short amount of time to play a game to make a decision on it. But I'm going to go out on a limb and say this game is utter fucking dog shit, at least story-wise.
These flowers are...
A legacy, a tomb, a lonely soul, never meant to bear such burdens. In the end, you chose not to let go.
I cannot get into a world where the story is just utterly ridiculous. So this is my first 60 minutes playing this game. So the first thing that you see is you're in some elevator and you have to pick between if you're a man or a woman. I'm very sorry for you non-binary people out there. You're not going to like the options presented for you in this game right here. But then you enter into this snowbound icy world and it's very linear. I mean, you are just walking really slowly and kind of they explain to you the controls, and then you take a couple zip lines and then you fight people, right? And the combat is okay. It's not amazing in my opinion. You right click on or left click on the mouse to attack, and then you activate some skills, and that felt decent, I guess, but didn't really feel, it felt smooth-ish, but it didn't really feel that fun for me at least. And the entire time they're talking to you about this plot line.
You traveled beyond the stars, through death as chilled as the cosmic abyss, yet your heart kept hope alive. For our sake, and for the days to come, you sacrificed yourself.
And do you guys, I'm trying to think if you guys even understand this, because it's something I've noticed. Have you ever seen a story that tries to just be so grand for no reason? It felt like, it just felt fucking ridiculous, right? So it's like, oh, thou art the endfielder, thy has come to save the galaxy, you have traveled across stars and renewed hope in my adventure, and they just spout fucking nothing. It just sounds like AI slop. And that is a thing that I noticed with this game right away, is it tried to make its story feel very grand, and it was the least interesting thing I have ever seen since I watched the first Suicide Squad. I mean, it was legitimately fucking awful. And the entire time I'm like, okay, you know, Asmongold liked this game, right? Or I didn't watch the whole thing, but Asmongold got sponsored to play this game. Legendary Drops got sponsored to play this game. This has to be good, right? Because they wouldn't take the sponsorship if it was bad, right? And I kept playing and I kept playing and I was like, okay, I'm gonna beat the tutorial at least and get into the game. So I beat the big fucking guy, the giant fucking demon that you fight by killing his hands or whatever, and then you get into a new type of tutorial, right? You wake up and it is ridiculous. The first hour of this game actually was so comically bad I was just laughing. So you wake up and there's this like waifu type of anime girl, and the entire time she's telling you, oh, you lost your memories? And I'm like, bro, what is it with games and characters losing their fucking memories? I think the only game that did it correctly, or one of the few games I can think of off the top of my head that did a memory wipe correctly and was still a good story, was Expedition 33. That was the only time where a character lost their memory where I was like, you know what? I'm okay with it. I accept it as a story device, right? But this was not it. This was not it. It's some waifu girl, and she's just going over hella expository dialogue, and oh, you don't remember who you are? You're the end minister. The end minister. And he's like, I just don't remember a thing. And then she's talking about expository, just fucking yapping out your mind. And the whole time you're walking really slow and you're getting a tour of the facility. And the dialogue is just legitimately awful, guys. Guys, there has to be a writer's reform, because the shit that passes for dialogue and plot in 2026 is unacceptable. It is unacceptable to see all this shit going on. And you get down to the planet that you have to go save or whatever, right? And you meet this girl, and she goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, who is this?" You're like, "Oh, this is the end minister." She goes, "The end minister? Gee golly, oh my god."
Prolica, may I ask who...
Of course. This is our administrator.
Administrator? Are we talking about the administrator?
And it's like, bro, like, it is just, it tries so hard to be this, like, you are the chosen one thing. And it is just absurd. It is fucking absurd. So my last couple experiences with this game, guys, and I'm so sorry for only being able to get through an hour, but you just know when something is dog shit. And for me, I knew I stepped on shit right away, but I kept walking, hoping the shit would like smear off the concrete and like rub off my shoes, and you know, maybe I can get rid of the scent, but I just couldn't. So you fight through a couple bosses, or you fight through a couple like horde of minions, and you kill them, and then whatever. And the entire time, the world just feels so fucking flat and boring and lifeless, and you just get to a point where you just, I got to this part, and I think this might have still been in the tutorial, I don't even know, but you get to this cutscene, and this guy's like, hold him off, and it's just these little fucking rock things, and then so you fight them, and they go, truthfully, we held them off, but really, we didn't really. And I just said, I can't do this anymore, guys. The dialogue was just so fucking bad that I couldn't even get into the real game. Because once you see a game first impressions are very important. So when you see the game opens up with the worst dialogue you've ever seen in your existence, you just have to be like, the rest of this game cannot be that good, because you want to put all the, like, a lot of good stuff to the front of the game so people are interested and invested right away. So if that was the best that they can do at getting you hooked into a story, there is no way I would like this story, and no amount of fun gameplay that this game could have could ever suck me into playing this game for multiple hours. I just could not fucking do it. So here is my review on Arknight Endfield. I don't even know if the gameplay is good. I don't know what the gameplay loop is. I just know that based on the 5 different fight scenes that I had, and all the expository dialogue that I had to suffer through, the game is so boring and lifeless and ridiculously bad at for its writing that I could not get into this game. And I think that if you are a person that cares at least even a little bit about story and narrative and writing and dialogue, you are going to hate this game. You are going to laugh comically, like you are going to literally LOL, because the game's writing is that bad. So yeah, if you guys suffered through that, then you had to have gotten paid from the sponsor to do so, because that was just one of the worst things I've ever had to witness. In fact, I even messaged my friends on Discord saying, I'm at a loss for words of how bad this is. Like, I literally uninstalled it almost immediately. It was bad. And of the 1 hour that I played this game, I think I only really played about 40 minutes, because 20 minutes of it was probably just waiting for the shaders to download. Wow. I mean, guys, I'm going to try my best to give you guys some new give you guys my perspective on some new games coming out, but that was tough to get through, man. That was tough to get through. And wow. Yeah, subscribe to the channel.